Whoa. How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. That didn't go. What happened there? Oh, we don't have one of these. Okay, it's December 7th. We will have one of those. It's December 7th, in the afternoon, and voila. I'm back from the hospital. Hope you caught my pre-recorded one yesterday. I was already gone. I was there. It's pre-recorded. And woke up, like I said, December 7th in the hospital because they said to me I was going to stay overnight. Okay, for me, the thing went pretty well. I'm expecting pretty smooth recovery kind of thing. And I have just minutes to do this because I got to go pick up, God, how embarrassing, a laxative. Pain meds? You don't want to be constipated from pain. Heart rate. That's right, I'm all friggin'. I had to, I came out of the procedure into the recovery room where you kind of breathe out all the anesthesia. A little curtain, and you're like going, oh my gosh, just waking up kind of thing. And then you're there for a while to see how stable you are with all kinds of toot and tubes. And all kinds of stuff went on. And then the flood hit. Oh my gosh, statewide emergency flood. Everything was buzzing and going off, and nobody wanted to leave the hospital, so they ditched out on the rides ditched out on them. There was no beds. I'm stuck in recovery. Then we put it at the side room. Then they closed 8:30 at night, and they put me over back to the recovery room. So I was in the recovery room way late at night. About 1 o'clock. I must have fell asleep. Then we woke me up at 4 o'clock in the morning and moved me to a bed, and I woke up December 7th. I'll do more on December 7th. I got some little film thingy, little memorials. I was watching a memorial on TV. And, oh gosh. Forgot. Yeah. The mind slowly comes back. I mean slowly. Doing Sudoku and things and all kinds of stories. But I tell you, it's all in my mind. It's and I didn't see in person the flooding except for on television news, and it's massive flooding all over. Oh my god. And so I'm gonna get my little phosphate glutamate, what is it, something, whatever it is, so I can be regular. Not like a cork and paint, corked up. And anyways, I'm in the hospital. I mean, I'm paying attention, make sure, do everything right to say. Your recovery, go slowly, go everything. And I'm in the recovery room again, and they brought somebody guy out from the operating room, and he's like, Rick's right there, and he coded. He's like, first, like the nurses were over there going, one talking to another, and the one turned their back on him and turned around. He's like, he's not breathing. It was like code red, and then it was like no pulse, code blue, and then it was like the crash, code blue crash team in there, and then there were doctors going, how long has he been coded and all this kind of stuff. It's like oh my gosh, about 10 to 12 people right there, and I was like, oh man, this is a little curtain. I'm like, and they took him back to the emergency room, operating room. They put him back to the operating room within about, I don't know, 15 minutes, I think, from the very beginning of that. But apparently the guy has a history. I thought he was dead. Seriously, the whole night I thought this guy's dead. But then they were given the report. They're checking up on their code report. The guy had a history of doing that. So he's alive. Everyone's alive. And they had a wonderful time. Pearl Harbor. It didn't rain on them. The guy got interred and this and that. And the best news, the headline, do it real quick. Yeah, check it out, man. They shut down. How about this for a headline for December 7th? The Department of Health, finally, the Department of Health, the one that can say so, ordered the Navy to shut down Red Hill fuel tanks and empty the fuel tanks. Telling the Navy, if you want to do that, you have to reapply after remedial things were done. So they can no longer do that, and they issued an official apology from this guy, spokesperson. You wouldn't get that from the top brass. You just see it. And that's it. They have to reapply. Meanwhile, whatever's left over in the water is left over in the water. And meanwhile, 1984, craftsman John Reid plays his wares at Alamona Guitar. Spotted by Alamona Hey, 1984. I know a person that did some of this kind of thing. This was popular at a certain point in time, and a friend that did that. Anyways, this is obviously going to be very short because I have very limited time. I gotta go. Oh my God. I'm glad that guy didn't code blue all the way. It was like a couple people were coding, but this guy coded like all the way. And this nurse, they talk to each other, so you can just sit. I thought the one nurse was talking to the other nurse. I thought she was like talking to a patient. I'm like, gosh, she's giving a hell of a lot of gossip information to the patient. But she was notes between nurses. But the one nurse says, "Oh no, that's my third one in 2 weeks." Talking about people who coded out. "That's my third one in 2 weeks. I'm afraid it might be me." Like she's worried about the jinx. The nurse that shows up with Grim Reaper peeking out from behind with code me. It's like, holy gosh. Hospitals are scary, so I said my prayers as well. Just so you know. Anyways, have a happy December 7th. And God bless all those who ultimately sacrificed. And especially the ones underwater in Pearl Harbor. The ones in Punchbowl Cemetery. And saw the guys that were there still alive, man. There's about 5, 6, or 7 of them. You're like, yeah, man. It's like you just see them right there in the front row. It's like, I was there. And they're still there. Wow. Anyways. Aloha. Aloha. It gonna rain on me one more day, at least.